So after a busy few days, we've recreated all of our content aims with the intent to help you maintain your workout regimen at home. We're gonna do the best we can to continue to offer useful advice, practical advice, actionable advice that you can implement in the comfort of your own home, where a lot of you will be for the next few days. So you might be going a little stir crazy trying to get creative, and that's what we excel at. Being versatile with equipment, using minimal equipment to maximize the effectiveness of training sessions. So today we'll be going over 6 exercises that you can do with a simple low tension band to effectively target the back. Exercise 1 is going to be a band lat pull down. Now, you'll have to anchor this on something sturdy that's above your head. What that's going to be, that's for you to figure out. It's your house, your rules. From a half kneeling position, you're going to pull the bands right down with an underhand grip, back to a full extension in the arms, and right back down again to chest level. Ideally, you should have a little bit of tension even when your arms are fully extended. You might have to go to a seated position to achieve this depending on where you anchor. You might have to be a little bit creative and move back on an angle slightly. You have to figure that out as you go depending on the band tension you have available and your anchor point. With band tension, it's usually optimal to go for a predetermined set time, say 45 seconds of work, but you can of course go for a set of 15 reps or 20 reps or whatever number you determine is adequate. From there, you're going to transition the band to a low anchor position, somewhere where you can sit on the ground with the band directly in front of you. From a seated position, you're going to pull and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Again, I would personally suggest going for a time under tension set, say 45 seconds in a row, with a short period of rest depending on your individual capacity and the tension of the band you have available. You want to ensure with the banded rows that there is a little bit of tension present with the arms fully extended. You don't want slack in the bands like this, because on each rep, the tension will briefly disappear and it makes it a little bit too easy. Once the pull downs and rows are done, we'll re-anchor the band up high and transition into a band face pull. Split stance is effective here, and pulling back, squeezing the shoulder blades, and then returning to a full extension, ensuring that there's just a little bit of tension when the arms are fully extended. Now we'll take the band, standing on the band with a nice wide stance outside shoulder width, and we'll go into an upright row. Again, we're executing these for as many reps as possible with quality form in a predetermined set of time. Beginners, likely 30 seconds, intermediate, 45, and if you're super advanced, you can even go a minute, or you can simply shorten your rest periods in between sets. As soon as the upright rows are done, we'll transition right into a band pull apart. Arms fully extended, elbows locked out, pulling the band across the chest, ensuring tension does not leave the band. We don't want that slack to be created. So elbows are locked out and pull. And on these, we're focusing again on squeezing those shoulder blades together on each consequent repetition. Now to finish off, we'll stand right on the end of the band, just like so. Take a wider stance, and with the opposite arm, you're going to do some moderate tension rear flies. This is a partial range of motion, and we're just gonna burn out the rear delts. Again, as with the other exercises, we wanna make sure we don't lose tension on the band. So you don't wanna come across the body like so, where all this slack is present. We'll go from the point of tension, depending on the band you have available, and we'll raise right up and back to that point where the tension starts to release and pull again. So the most efficient and effective way to structure those 6 exercises is to do them one after another. So do your band pull downs first, finish all the sets that you're going to do on that exercise, and then move on to your banded rows. From your banded rows, move into your banded face pulls, from your face pulls to your upright rows, from your upright rows to your pull aparts, and then finally your pull aparts into your rear flies. Now, when you're moving from exercise to exercise, if you're finding that it's not all that intense, you can always change your physical positioning in order to increase the tension of the band that you have available, or you can adjust your work to rest ratio. So if you find you're doing, say, 45 seconds of work and 45 seconds of rest, and you find it a little too easy, try shortening your rest period by 15 or 20 seconds, and you should find the intensity climb immediately. If you have any workout related questions, make sure to send them our way.